And I encourage you guys, this is great too. Like if you spend some time to build this stuff out, um, now we got to make something that's going to snap against that in case we want it to transition out. But I encourage you guys to go through and make um, your guys' designer blockouts, as often as you can, and also just to play with stuff. So you can get into the engine and kind of see the both the combined decisions of the art that you're doing, um, and kind of see how that affects possibly gameplay. It's good for I think artists to understand their impacts of gameplay. And we'll get that back in position. There we go. Okay, and then we'll go in and we'll look at the unification of the texture scale here. Just going to go through really quick and stitch these together. Just relax those up. Alright, all of those textile shells should be relaxed and in relation to each other, which is good. There we go. Just gonna try and keep these things within inside the domain if I can. That's gonna be okay. Let's make sure they're equilateral. Okay, that's good. The one thing I do want to do is I want to be consistent. So just for the sake of time, I'm gonna do this little trick here. I'm gonna UV map. Just use that UV little modifier there, and I'm gonna say, hey, get the size from from your neighbor. And I might get some stretching in some cases, but most of the time this is okay. Um, it's not going to relax everything, but it's important to see it. See that. Just want to make sure it wasn't the X form that was causing any odd stretching. Cool. Again, we see everything snapping as well. Or we can just also numerically type everything in, which is totally fine too. And yeah, we get the same result. It's just because of the angle of the face. And just going to start plopping this guy down. So now everything is unified. Okay, and we'll go in and we'll match it, obviously, um, to the right texture scale here. Actually, now I gotta actually get the UVs, the right UVs from it. It's 4 times that. So this little guy here, UVX form, super useful. I can just numerically scale all the UVs. It's pretty rad. And I can just paste it all the way back through. Cool. So now we're consistent on our texel density for our designer blockout pieces, which is good because they in turn can go in and actually start placing designer textures on stuff, and they can get, you know, consistent and expected results. There we go. And again, I like to look at this stuff and test it to make sure it's all kind of doing what I think it should be doing. And it looks like we're good.